One of the most important things about building voice AI is the ability to actually pass that call to a human if the AI gets stuck or if the user requests to. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that today inside of Synthflow using one of our templates. So we're going to go to create an assistant just to show you how to do this. We're going to browse our templates. We're going to go into insurance for this use case, and we're going to select our policy, renewal, and upselling template called Sandy. Let's create that assistant, and we're going to show you how to connect this transfer action into it in just a few clicks. Once it's opened up, you're going to come to this screen. This is the deployment tab, and we're going to actually go to the prompt tab here so you can see how this prompt is made up. We've got a pretty comprehensive prompt that you can have a look through on this template if you so wish, but we're going to ignore this today, and we're going to go straight into the actions tab on the left-hand side. So we have three tabs. We have the call, during the call, and after the call. These are different types of actions that your assistant can take depending on the use case. So for now, we want to select during the call, and we're going to do in-call actions. These are actions that the assistant can use anywhere in the dialogue or in combination with the prompt. We've got no actions so far connected, and we're going to click this add action button on the right. Once you click that, we're going to click call transfer, and this is going to let us transfer the call to a human. Select that one. Once you see the modal, we're going to click this plus button here, and we're going to see a slide in menu from the right hand side. Let's add in a number, my test number here. And once you've clicked validate, you're going to see this slide out menu here. Now we're going to go and we're going to pay attention to this first box. So you can see when should the transfer take place. And by default, it's got this: talk to a human, or when the user wants to talk with somebody else like a manager or the business owner. We'll keep this as it is, but we're going to add one little statement on the end. Or if you don't know how to answer a question or query. Yep. Okay, so if you give a knowledge base, if you give a comprehensive prompt and some information about your business, but on the odd occasion somebody asks a question that you don't know about, or the AI doesn't know how to answer, we're going to want that to be put through to a human. So we've added that little line in. If you want, you can add some background music by toggling this on and selecting classical, ambient, electronica, guitars, or rock, for instance, or you can even add a URL by clicking add music and pasting the URL in here. If you want to add an initial message, which is the message that the transfer target human agent will hear when receiving the call, add this in here, and then after the message, the music will start playing. For now, we're going to toggle this one off. Next, if you run a business with multiple phone lines and multiple extensions, you may want to route this call to a specific person who sits on an extension. So you can actually add the extension in here if that's the case for you. We've got some additional options. You should say a line once they're trying to reach the target. The message the assistant will say before ringing the transfer target. So before putting you through, the agent will say, "Let me transfer you to a human, please hold on." Quite important. Next, the target answered message. This will be the message that the assistant says if the transfer target has answered the call and right before transferring the call and leaving the conversation. Okay, this is going to say, "I'm transferring you now, goodbye." Again, similar sort of vein. If the target didn't answer, we're going to say, "Sorry, I couldn't transfer you. Would you like to continue the conversation with me or try again later?" Okay, all good so far. Next, we have the call transfer. Seamlessly transfer calls to human agents without dropping the ball, enhancing customer, I think it's meant to say experience. Doesn't at the moment. This is working with Voice Engine 2.0, so it's a little bit more customizable, but you could choose this if you wish, if you're on 2.0. We have two modes for voice detection: ML-based, machine learning-based, or time-based. We have another message to transfer target before joining, and the pre-message pause and the post-message pause. Now, if you're just on V1, if you're just getting started, ignore this section for now and just go down to this next one, which is the human availability. And in my opinion, the most important bit that you should pay attention to today. And this is the ability to select the hours in which you would like the AI to transfer to a human only. So if you've got an office, if you've got some staff in, or you're just taking calls on your mobile and you don't want them to call you at 10 p.m. at night, make sure you set this. So by default, it's selected as 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., but maybe you work until 7, you can select this. Maybe you work on a Saturday, you can toggle this on, but make sure you select the correct time zone for you. So the assistant knows exactly when to transfer it. Okay, there we go. And finally, if the human is not available, as in outside of these standard hours, maybe we want to add a message in here. Sorry, but at the moment it's available to take your call. Can I help, or would you like to call back later? You can customize that however you wish, but when you're done, go ahead and press save and attach, and you're going to have this action now connected to your policy renewal and upselling assistant, ready to take calls, and if it gets stuck, or if requested, transfer the call to a human. So that's as easy as it needs to be. Make sure you've got this added to your assistants. It can improve the experience for your customers or users, and it takes a couple of minutes to set up. Hope you enjoyed this one, and catch you on the next one. Remember, we've got all these free courses inside of the Academy, academy.synthflow.ai. We host regular live streams and sessions in there, so look forward to you joining one of them. Catch you on the next one.